the previous unit, we knew how Jesse Owens first encountered Luz Long and what was his feeling after seeing the performance of Luz Long, and how he feel insecure after seeing the performance of Luz Long. So let's go through the second unit. Warm up. Anger is the worst enemy of an athlete. Read the following unit of the text and find out how Owens suffered for his anger and who bailed him out. So let's go through the text. An angry athlete is an athlete who will make mistakes. Who will make mistakes? An angry athlete. As any coach will tell you. So, any coach, all coaches will tell you that an angry athlete is the athlete who will make mistakes. So, athletes are not supposed to be angry. On the first of my 3 qualifying jumps, I leapt from several inches beyond the takeoff board for a no jump. So he is talking about his qualifying jumps, his practice jumps, by which he will be qualified to compete in the real competition of long jump. Okay, so in the on the first on the first of my 3 qualifying jumps, he is talking about the first jump among the 3 qualifying jumps. He leaped from several inches beyond the takeoff board, and that caused a no jump. No jump is that by which you cannot be eligible to compete in the competition. So he got a no jump. On the second jump, I was even worse, and the second jump was more bad. Absolutely, that was also a no jump. Did I come 3000 miles for this? So, after these 2 no jumps, he thought, did I come 3000 miles for this? To be disqualified in the practice, in the qualifying jumps only? So, he felt a little bitterly. I thought bitterly. His heart become bitter. I thought bitterly to fail in the trials and make a fool of myself. So he was only failing in the trials and making fool of himself. Walking a few yards from the pit, I kicked disgustedly at the ground. So walking few yards from the pit, he kicked disgustedly at the ground. He was angry. Suddenly I felt a hand on my shoulder. So someone came and the Jesse Owens felt a hand on his shoulder. I turned to look into the friendly blue eyes of the tall German long jumper. So Luz Long came. He had easily qualified for the finals on his first attempt. Luz Long was qualified for competition on his first attempt. No 3 attempts needed for him. He was qualified on his first attempt. This is very important. Okay, line. He offered me a firm handshake. Who? Luz Long offered Jesse Owens a firm handshake. Jesse Owens said, Luz Long said, Jesse Owens, I am Luz Long. I don't think we have met. He spoke English well, though with a German twist to it. So, Luz Long spoke English good, but with a German twist. As he was a German. Glad to meet you, I said. Then, trying to hide my nervousness, I added, how are you? So, Jesse Owens was very much nervous seeing Luz Long, and he tried to hide his nervousness, and he said to Luz Long, "How are you, Luz Long?" Then Luz Long replied, "I'm fine. The question is, how are you?" So Luz Long knew that Jesse Owens was nervous because of his performance. So he said, "I'm fine. But the question is, how are you, Jesse Owens?" So Jesse Owens replied, "What do you mean?" I asked. Jesse Owens asked, "What do you mean?" "Something must be eating you," Luz Long said. "Proud the way foreigners are when they have mastered a bit of American slang. You should be able to qualify with your eyes closed." So, here Luz Long said, "Just once, something must be eating you." He said, Luz Long said, "Proud the way foreigners are when they have mastered a bit American slang." Then Jesse Owens said, "You should be able to qualify with your eyes closed." "Believe me, I know it," I told him. Jesse Owens said that, "Luz Long, you should be able to qualify with your eye closed. Believe me, I know it." And it felt good to say that to someone. So basically, Jesse Owens is admiring Luz Long here. And he said that it is very good to admire someone for his capacities. For the next few minutes we talked together. I did not tell Long that what was eating me, but he seemed to understand my anger, and he took pains to reassure me. So for next few minutes they talked together, and he Jesse did not tell Long what was his problem, what was eating him, but he thought that Luz Long is aware of what is his problem, what why he is angry, and why he is in pain. Although he had been schooled in the Nazi youth movement, he did not believe in the Aryan supremacy business any more than I did. Although Luz Long was schooled in Nazi youth movement as he was German and white, but Luz Long did not believe in Aryan supremacy theory of Hitler, as Jesse Owens also did not believe in. He laughed over the fact that he really looked the part, though an inch taller than I. He had a lean, muscular frame. He laughed over the fact that he really looked the part, though an inch taller than I. He had a lean, muscular frame. So both started admiring each other, and Jesse Owens said that, "You are taller than me, and you are lean, muscular." And that fact made Luz Long laugh. It is very clear. If you say your any friend that you are so handsome, you are tall, you are bright, then he will be laughing. That what you are saying. I'm not that handsome. So that also happened in this case also. Okay. Clear blue eyes, fair hair, and strikingly handsome face. So he was so handsome. He had blue eyes. Luz Long has blue eyes, fair hair, strikingly handsome face. Finally, seeing that I had claimed calmed down somewhat, he pointed to the take-up board. So, when Luz Long saw that Jesse is calm, He pointed to the take-up board because he knew what is the problem of Jesse Owens. See how his friendship started. Their friendship started. Very much interesting story. Look, he said, why don't you draw a line few inches at the back of the board and aim at making your takeoff from there? So Luz Long suggested Jesse Owens to draw a line few inches back of the board. So what mistake Jesse did? He made his jump from few inches beyond the take-up board, and Luz Long advised what? He advised to draw a line few inches at the back of the board and aim at making your takeoff from there, from few inches back from the board. You will be sure not to fall, and you certainly ought to jump far enough to qualify. So that if you make your takeoff, if you will make your takeoff a few inches back from the board, then you will surely make that kind of jump which will which is enough to make you qualified. What does it matter if you are not first in the trials? Tomorrow is what counts. So he said that, what if you are not first in the trials? It is not important to be first in the trials. It is just for being qualified for the competition. Tomorrow is the competition, and that is what counts. Suddenly, all the tension seemed to ebb out of my body as the truth of what he said hit me. So all the tension of Jesse Owens ebbed out, vanished from his mind and body. And he knew that what Luz Long is saying is very much true. Confidently, I drew a line full foot behind the board and proceeded to jump from there. So he drew a line a foot behind the board and proceeded to jump from there. I qualified with almost a foot to spare, and he qualified almost a foot more which is needed to be qualified. He had a foot to spare. He was qualified. So his advice, Luz Long's advice, worked for Jesse Owens, and here where their friendship started. So I think you all are well understood, and in the next video I will teach you about what happened after that friendship started. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, then like, share and subscribe my channel with large number to increase my reach. Thank you for watching my video.